Hi guys, this is Amanda East and I'm here today to talk to you about how to handle objections when you're out in the marketplace or talking with prospective clients or your current clients about the products or the Herbalife Nutrition business opportunity. So what you want to remember when you're talking to anybody, and this is just a fun fact in life, is that 90% of the things that we say are opinions. So, like the idea that Clemson football is better than UNC football would be to some people a fact, but the truth is that's an opinion, and so that's most of what gets said back and forth to people amongst normal life is just a variety of people's opinions. So when you're out in the world and somebody says something and you are not sure how to handle it, one of the best things that you can say is, I don't know about that, but what I do know is, and fill in the blank, right? So let me give you some good examples. So if someone out there was talking to you and said something like, well, I heard that there's too much protein in that, or too little protein in that, or, my friend's leg fell off after she drank those shakes. So what you would do is you would say, well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that I got started on an Herbalife Advanced Nutrition program and I lost 7 pounds in my first 14 days. I feel incredible and I've been drinking the shakes for the last 8 years. So of course that's not your story, that's my story, but no one can change the facts of my story because I know that happened and those are indeed facts. So what you want to do is have your story ready to be able to tell people when it comes to anything about the products, and also other people's stories. So whether it be, oh, my friend tried to put weight on with Herbalife and that didn't work, and it says, oh, well, I don't really know about your friend, but I have a friend who lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and her name is Sam, and she was able to put on 20 pounds of lean body mass using Herbalife Nutrition. And so, when you're at events or when you're here on conference calls and you're hearing stories, you can go ahead and jot those down so that you have an arsenal of facts about Herbalife. And the same thing would be true about the business. Like, oh, I heard that that's just like a pyramid scheme and that nobody gets wealthy doing Herbalife Nutrition business. And I'd say, well, I don't know about those people, but I got started. I made $500 my profit my very first month, and here I am 8 years in making over $10,000 a month every single month. And again, so that's my story, and I know the truth about that. So you want to build your own story and also know the true stories about people that you know to be able to have those in your arsenal to tell again when you get into those types of conversations. So lots of great facts, not only your product and business story as well as others, but also just facts about Herbalife Nutrition, which would be Herbalife has been around since 1980 and the nutrition products are sold in over 90 countries. And every single country has to approve those products to be able to be sold there, so I know they're safe. The fact that we are a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange, the fact that some people will say things like, "Oh, it's too expensive," or "I can't afford that," and when you know that they're able to dine out, or they have to be eating some sort of food, and you can tell them, well, the average shake that I make only costs $2, $3, $4, whatever it is, however you put your shake together. And those are the kinds of things that as a fact and that you can share with them to kind of rebut in that instance. What you want to do is make sure to never argue with people because it's really not worth it. Every single time you leave a conversation with somebody, whether they are a current client, whether they're a prospective one, whether they're just somebody on the street that noticed that you had Herbalife Nutrition on and struck up conversation, you want to leave them feeling good about you, feeling good about Herbalife, and feeling good about themselves, which is saying your point is not to make them feel stupid or to argue what they're saying down, but just for you to say, I don't really know about that, but what I do know is go ahead and fill that in with a true statement about what you know about Herbalife and your own story. So I hope that's helpful. You can practice with a friend or maybe your mentor or sponsor or some of your downline or sideline. Be able to get more comfortable using that phrase just every day. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks.